Hello everybody, this is Livy Lipstick here with another video. I know it's been so long since I've recorded a video. I've been incredibly busy. Like, I officially started my job and it has been so hectic just trying to adjust to life as a real adult as compared to being a college student who didn't really have entirely steady if that makes sense. But anyways, I wanted to welcome you guys back with another video. This video, however, is somewhat of an update in a sense, and it's also a why I even wear wigs video. So if you saw some of my other videos, the Italian Yaki video, and then there was another video discussing an RPG show wig, and then another video of a wig that kind of disappointed me. Well, this wig is actually one of those wigs. However, it is the wig that I gave rave reviews about, and that is the Italian Yaki 16-inch wig. So it is holding up really well, and I think I made that video about 2 or 3 months ago. And this is that very same unit. I mean, I curled it, so, you know, it looks a little different and everything. But the curls, they're lasting actually. I used a different, I actually used the wand this time with the hair, and I feel like the curls are gonna last a lot longer. And I put a heat protectant on it, of course, and everything, but I have been getting so many compliments on this wig. You would not believe it. Like, so many people believe that this is my hair, and honestly, like, sometimes I tell them it's a wig, and sometimes I'm like, yeah, well, just thank you. You know, I mean, obviously I'm not trying to keep it a secret. My videos are on YouTube. So another reason, like I said, I was making this video to, you know what? There's one con about this wig. There's one con, and okay. So, like I said, I paid for this wig with my very own money. Nobody gave me money to do this video, or that video as well in the past. So one thing that did disappoint me is that the little clips that go behind the wig to make it really tight so you can adjust it and make it looser and everything like that, it popped off. Like, it completely just popped off. Like, I was putting it on my head one morning before I went to work, and next thing I know, I just heard like a snap, and I was just like, did it just snap? Like, did the wig that I just spent almost $250 on, $300 on, really? Really, WowAfrican? I was so wow before, and I still am really wow, but like, come on. Like, I know if I wanted to, it's really fixable. I can just, you know, be super crafty and tie another little clip onto it. But no, I don't want to do that. I don't have time for that. That's why I bought a wig instead of making my own. So that was one thing that did disappoint me about this wig. But other than that, like, I mean, I still wear it. Like, it's not, I mean, it's not super loose and falling off or anything like that. So anyways, I still give this wig maybe like 4 stars out of 5, maybe 3.5, just because of the snapping off of the clip in the back. Not the clip, but the adjustment strap on the back. So I still really love this wig, and I rock it all the time. Another thing, I made this video getting back on topic because I wanted to also discuss why I wear wigs. So I started wearing wigs partly because I have a scalp condition. That is the general reason as to why I'm even wearing wigs. It's not because at the beginning of my journey I was like going natural or anything like that. It was not because of any of that. It was strictly because I had a scalp condition that it's called seborrhea, actually. It's called seborrhea dermatitis. And this scalp condition, it makes my life so unbearable that it makes you want to just cover your own hair, to be honest. Seborrhea dermatitis is the full name, and what it causes is not necessarily a dry scalp, but a really oily scalp. And so it's really, it causes your scalp to overproduce oil, which in turn causes your scalp to be irritated, which in turn causes you to have excessive dandruff. But I mean, wasn't dandruff for people who had dry scalp? And that's been my issue. Like, oh, you know, So every beautician I've gone to, they just tried to put more oil in my hair, which actually made it worse. So in college, I started to be really self-conscious about it. And especially when I joined my sorority, they were really into appearances. And I mean, which I think is great. You know, you should really care about how you appear in public and your general persona, if that makes sense. A lot of the girls, you know, I always looked at their hair and I'd be like, oh, you know, your hair is so pretty, you know. And at that time, I didn't really know anything about doing hair. I didn't get interested in doing hair until I was a senior, fifth year senior. I was in college for 5 years. It wasn't until I was a fifth year senior that I started to get curious about makeup and hair and everything like that. So it didn't dawn on me until really late in my college career that I didn't have to suffer with this condition, with the excessive dandruff, and have to hide my hair with certain hairstyles, or just really not doing my hair. I got on YouTube actually, and I started seeing different ways of covering my hair. Some of that included me watching some wig videos, and I thought, well, you know what? You know, I don't have to buy a $200 wig. Like I could do something else, like maybe put in some clip-ins, which will make my hair longer, and so people may not really notice the dandruff that's in my scalp because I'm hiding it with all the hair. That was my mentality, actually. Why am I looking like that? Okay. I did start making clip-ins and people loved it, and so I continued to wear them, and it actually became like a crutch. Like if I didn't have in my clip-ins and people noticed, I look completely different. So I was wearing clip-ins a lot, and later on I started watching videos about how to make my own wigs. And so then I started little by little making my own wigs. The first one was really crappy. The second one was all right. And I thought I saw a bug. I am so awkward. I can't, oh gosh. But I started making all kinds of wigs, and I just love the freedom of, you know, if my hair was covered in dandruff, even after having washed my hair like just a week ago, or however that goes. I cannot say a week ago because I think about that stupid song, even though I know it's old now. I think about it all the time. Yeah, so I started wearing wigs to cover up my hair, and it gave me so much freedom because I used to be so self-conscious. I did not want people looking at me, and if they saw like a dandruff, not a flake, but flakes in my head, that they would think I was a dirty person. You know, and I'm not a dirty person. And so I was like, okay, there's something I have to be able to do something. So I started making my own wigs, and then I got into YouTube, and YouTube led me to other places to purchase wigs when I ran out of time. Well, free time per se, because honestly, this job right now that I have, it is exhausting. Like, it's exhausting. So I don't have time to make my own wigs, quite frankly. I will do a video though of me making one of the wigs that I really adore, and I got so many compliments on this summer. So stay tuned for that video. I'll be making it maybe towards December, not gonna lie. It probably won't happen until December. But rave reviews for WowAfrican, and now you guys know that for me, wearing wigs isn't so much a it is an image thing. I'm not gonna lie. It is more so because I don't want people to think negatively of me. But honestly, it's kind of been a lifesaver for me. I don't wear it. I didn't start wearing them because I didn't have my desired hair length, or because I didn't like my hair texture or anything like that. Wigs for me became somewhat of a savior because of a scalp condition that I had since I was a little kid. So, I really wonder, honestly, how many other people have a similar condition, and wigs for you are somewhat of a savior in that aspect. So if you have a similar story to what I have, then I would love for you guys to leave a comment below so I don't feel so much alone, because I've honestly never ran into another or met another person who has said, you know, oh, I have seborrheic dermatitis as well. So please guys, leave a comment below. And also don't forget to like and subscribe. Until next time, bye guys.